buddy. Welcome to this version of Pit Stop with Traffic Jam Jimmy. You know, this time of year is always very, very special to me. My wife and I get to visit the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit, the NICU, at a couple local hospitals. And over the last years, we've met amazing children. And since this year with COVID, I can't visit the hospital and I can't visit the children. So what I thought I'd do is share last year's trip to the hospital, and we're going to meet some special children. The first one we'll meet is Tyler. And Tyler, last year when we went to the hospital, he was 2 hours old, and he was only 1 pound and 10 ounces. And he remained in the hospital from that December day all the way up through the 1st of May. And then he went home. And recently, I got to go wish him a happy first birthday. And you'll also meet Roxanna, who was born December 18th of 2018. She was 1.5 pounds. And I met her on the 19th, and I got to go visit her for her second birthday. So you'll meet some amazing children on this version.
Whenever.
Okay, you ready?
And wherever Santa goes.
Hi there, Merry Christmas.
Magic always follows.
Hey!
On this day,
I'm gonna scrub up.
he brought that magic to a place filled with people looking for a reason to believe.
Good. Is this Triston?
Triston
He is perfect, just early.
is just a few days old.
He was 4 pounds, 8 ounces, and he was 17.5 inches long.
And like many babies in the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit, will most likely be spending his very first Christmas in the hospital.
You waking up for Santa?
Good thing Santa knew exactly where to find him.
Everybody's right.
So I'm thinking what I want, huh?
And Eddie,
Hi, Eddie. How you doing, buddy?
Yanni,
Look at that hair.
Riley, and Tyler too.
Congratulations. So Tyler was born this morning, huh?
Tyler was just hours old.
I was in preterm labor. The baby was 24 weeks yesterday.
1 pound, 10 ounces. Too tiny to be held.
You want to get in here, Mom?
It was hard to process how little this baby was going to be.
I like your hat.
For his first visit with Santa.
And I don't think there's many kids who see Santa the day they're born.
These moments
Oh my gosh, it's just so cute. I can't handle it.
Hi.
These small hands wrap so tightly around St. Nick's.
It'll be a nice memory to have forever.
While not ideal,
It is a little bit hard, but we make the best of it, you know?
bring joy.
We have to make the best of it.
That made my day, for real, just to see Santa here holding him. He was so good with him.
There you go.
And a sense of normalcy to the babies and their parents finding it hard to get in the holiday spirit.
We do feel so detached from the holidays, being here every day, and kind of our life revolving around the NICU.
Oh, that's funny, huh? Yeah, it's funny for you. You want me to pull on your hair?
It's really nice to have like a good break from all the serious stuff and to be able to enjoy some of the holidays.
Who we got here?
They're moments
There's Jax. Hey, Jax.
that keep kids like Jax
Hey, buddy, there you are.
He was 1 pound at birth and 14 ounces. The first time I got to hold him was actually during this event.
coming back to the NICU every year to see Santa.
It's like our tradition, you know? It makes a terribly heartbreaking situation happier.
And that's what it's all about.
They just have hearts of gold.
Rediscovering the magic of Christmas
Congratulations, Mom and Dad.
in the miracle of new life.
Something for us to look forward to and also to look back on when he's older.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you all very much. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, sis. Well, I sure missed a visit there this year. But as you saw Tyler in there that day he was born, he was 1 pound, 10 ounces. Well, recently, I got to go to Tyler's house and wish him a happy first birthday. And here's that visit. Well, I have a special birthday. On Friday, I had a 100-year-old man, and there was also a 1-year-old. But I have a 1-year-old joining me today. Good morning, folks.
Good morning.
Tell us about your son.
So Tyler Joseph was born on December 11th, very early. He was born at 24 weeks and 1 day. My wife came down with an infection and was rushed. We took her to the hospital, and turns out she had the infection and they had to induce labor. So Tyler was born very prematurely. Our life changed since then. We were in the hospital for 143 days at the NICU at Franklin Square, which was amazing. The doctors, the team, the nurses were phenomenal. It was a scary time. We got through it. We missed Christmas as a family of 4 last year, and we have a 3-year-old with us at home. So we're just really grateful. This year's a little bit different, and Tyler came home from Franklin Square on May the 1st. So he's been home. He's thriving. He's doing excellent. He's meeting all of his milestones, and we're just so very grateful and blessed this year to be together as a family of 4 and to have everyone healthy, and just to in the midst of what has been a terrible year for us, this has been quite the time to have us all together.
Okay, and I heard the day he was born, you had a special guest.
We did. In fact, it's only apropos that you're with us today here, Jimmy, because on the day Tyler was born last year, December 11th, it was the day that you visited the NICU, and you got to meet Tyler, which we thought was pretty cool from getting to meet Santa on the day you were born. So here you are 1 year later, and you can witness us at home and see Tyler's smiling face with no tubes and wires. And so we're just very grateful and very happy that Fox 45 allowed you to come back and to witness the miracle that we have with us.
Well, happy birthday, Tyler. And how about his little brother? Does he have something to say?
Colton, do you want to say something?
What? Merry Christmas.
Oh, isn't that cute? All right, happy first birthday.
Merry Christmas.
Happy first birthday, Tyler. Doesn't he look good? Now you're going to meet a young lady, Roxanna, who is 2. And when Roxanna was born, she was also 3 months early, due in March and born right before Christmas. She was 1.5 pounds. Look at her now. Now, I thought I'd bring some joy today. You're watching a little girl ride her 4-wheeler. I want you to meet Roxanna. Roxanna will be 2 years old on December 18th. Now, when she was delivered, her mom, it wasn't that easy, was it?
No, it definitely was not.
Well, joining me is Nicole, Roxanna's mom. And would you mind sharing your story with us?
Absolutely, no problem. So back in 2018, Roxanna has quite an incredible journey. She was born 3 months early. I was only 27 weeks along since I had developed eclampsia, which is life-threatening to the mother and child. So I got a nice little helicopter ride down to the University of Maryland Medical Center where I delivered her. When she came out, she was only a little over 1.5 pounds and right about 1 foot long, so she was teeny tiny. She was a micro preemie.
Wow. And I heard her second day on air, you had a guest that you didn't expect to see because you were due in March.
Right. So Santa Claus came to visit the University of Maryland Medical Center NICU that day, so she got to meet Santa. He looks very familiar if you look at the picture.
Well, I'll tell you what, Santa told me that her eyelashes were long and beautiful.
Oh yeah, she has the best eyelashes. She had the prettiest eyes.
So how much time did she spend in the hospital?
She was in the NICU for 108 days.
108 days. Now we're going to show some pictures, and there some people are going to have a hard time looking at them, but this is the struggle she had at a young age. So at what point when you came home, would she still have stuff attached?
Yes, she did. She came home on 3 different machines. When she was just 3 months old, she had to get a G-tube implanted into her stomach so she could eat via G-tube. So she came home on an oxygen and ventilator, a Joey feeding pump for the G-tube, and then a pulse ox to monitor her stats.
So now she's almost 2. How's she doing?
She is doing fantastic. She is on 0 machines. She's been discharged from almost all of her specialists. She's in the 65th percentile for pretty much everything. She is doing wonderful.
Wow, how great is that? At this Thanksgiving time, I am so thankful. Now, also this summer, you and her got some other good news.
Yes, so Roxanna has been promoted to a big sister. We are expecting a little girl come March.
Wow. Well, Nicole, I want to thank you for sharing what a lovely story. I'm sorry the struggles you went through, but it is so awesome to see Roxanne perform and just live her life the way she's living.
Absolutely.
And I want to take a note. Normally, this time of year, my wife and I get to visit the NICUs, and because of COVID, we won't, but I want to thank all the doctors and nurses, especially in the NICU, that bring these babies into the world and give them a chance at life, like Nicole's daughter, Roxanne. Nicole, thanks again, hon.
Oh, thank you.